Hey everyone, welcome back to Direct. Wait, what? Welcome to Jaraci Cup 17. I guess this is the first cast. I'm joined here by Houston. That's why we're paused on 2955. Say hello to the people.
Hello,
To.
the people.
Okay. You know,
Uh,
better than Kawashmao did. Why is that so hard for people, man? Anyway, first games that were played are going to be the first games cast, and this is between Lieutenant Morningwood and VoidWarrior. Let's go ahead and check our info.txt here. It's going to be KVK all the way through. VoidWarrior takes the shallows, and Lieutenant Morningwood picks the firebase. I don't know, nothing terribly special in my opinion. Houston, give me your thoughts. Give me your feelings.
well, it's KVK, so it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah?
Also, I have reveal on and reveal all, but it's not showing me the other side. Does it because I have to unpause?
Oh, yeah, because it's still paused. But...
yeah.
Anyway, let's go ahead and start it on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, but KVK is always a lot of fun. I love playing kind of,
The Rusty Boys. Frankly ridiculous.
it's a feature.
The Rust is a feature, huh?
Right,
Space Runner retired from Morningwood, by the way.
Yeah. But notice there's no smoke, so 5 points deducted.
Yeah, actually from VoidWarrior 2, though, it looks like he did the same thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I think this is ref mode first for Morningwood. Right? Because he hasn't started Skimmer Fab yet. He built 2 cells. And looks like VoidWarrior's gonna get aggressive here. He has Sand Skimmer Fab on the queue already. He's moving that PC out.
We'll see. I think Void is his biggest strength is rushing.
Yeah.
That's the true kind of Vager coming out there.
Indeed.
You know?
This is why he always builds like 4 PCs. I love seeing him do that, you know?
Yeah, because like I too am a Homeworld master player, and when you play Vager, you build just like you build 4 carriers. That's just what you do.
Just spam out as many units as possible.
Yeah, it's all about swarm, right? And you can do that with just only you can win in games with just only sand skimmers if if you really want to do that, like be like Garza Lake, right?
Yeah.
But
Should get him an Anomaly Cup? Yes, absolutely. Because the con FPC in Anomaly is just ridiculous.
so let's see how well Morningwood can defend this little attack here.
Just a
Alright,
little
so
foray
now-
for now. Of course, it is annoying. He's got ref. Oh, actually, Morningwood canceled
Yeah.
ref mode. Did you see that?
Yeah, and look at this. He like just now started sand skimmers, so he's gonna be very behind here.
Okay, that's interesting. I would usually do this when I was playing Coalition, but when I'm playing Gaussian, I would just let it finish, and then I would have the carrier kind of move off the base with the PC staying on it to ward my opponent off. Yeah, he's got Sand Skimmer Fab done now. Hasn't started building. Okay, there we go. But yeah, he does have a second PC on the way. Just carriers pointing that out in chat. I think that VoidWarrior does too, but of course, Lieutenant Morningwood has got the defender's advantage in that sense.
Right. I don't think he should be doing this here.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so as VoidWarrior here, I think your advantage is that you're LDMing. Well, actually, he's not, but he can be, and his opponent can't, right? And I would just sort of, hold here. Like, I wouldn't want to jump in, take damage from that carrier.
Well, you can do one of two things. You can, because you have like this suppression on the second base, you can just instantly get on the 3, or you can do what he's doing and get railguns.
Oh, is he teching? Oh yeah, he's already finishing railgun tech. Yeah, I lost another sand skimmer though. It's gonna be a little bit
that's
painful.
something you don't want to do, and you don't want to sit on this ground right here, this low ground. You want to be
Stay up on the high ground, right?
Yeah, there's some slot, like, and especially on this side, where you can kind of be up more, right? So that he has to push onto your high ground to push you out.
Yeah, now that Morningwood has finished his second PC, of course, VoidWarrior has it too, but like I was saying with the defender's advantage, Lieutenant Morningwood's PC is closer.
Look at this. He's actually, I think he might be going for ref mode here. VoidWarrior. Because I mean, like, look, he's already trying to set up a second.
Yeah, like he's leaving that PC there.
See, I don't think he can do this. I think he's trying to like do both, right? Do ref mode and attack.
Yeah,
But when you're facing 2 PC, there's nothing you can do. Like he'll just be overrun.
Yeah, he needs He needs the money that he was going to send into ref mode to be part of the attack. This is kind of how he likes to play, though. He'll keep one of his PCs forward even when he's going eco. It's an interesting playstyle, but I think it's very difficult to make it work. And Morningwood is taking damage as well. He's already got Sandskimmer rating finished. He's got the mobility support on, good. I would power down the weapons, though, and put it into the missiles, but...
well, he does have a missile already.
Yeah, he's got one in the bay.
So, like, it's fine for now.
Yeah, no signs of ref mode from VoidWarrior yet.
Which is interesting. Like, he's long hauling, right? But he should have this PC, like, at the front, not where it is right now.
Yeah, I would agree. No need to... Like, this is one of the big advantages of Galzine Conf, is that your opponent doesn't have as much of a defender's advantage, because he can build up on the front line, but he's not really doing that, of course.
Yeah, and it's like a 16 to 11 right now. But
yeah,
there are 2 assault railguns.
Morningwood's gonna jump on the PC, I wouldn't do that. Okay, he's gonna take the assault railgun instead. This fight's gonna be good for him, though, because again, he has damage 1 already. Don't think VoidWarrior has any ups at all. Yeah, and you can see the skims are just melting here.
Yeah, damage ups are so good.
Ouch.
Yeah, this definitely doesn't look good for VoidWarrior.
No, I would agree with that. Yeah, down goes the second assault railgun.
Yeah. In this scenario, he did not need railguns. He 100% only needed the skims.
Yeah, I think I agree.
This is what happened. This is what happens.
You know, you can do like a couple of assault railguns if you're keeping up the skim production with your opponent, but there just weren't as many, and they didn't have the ups, so...
Yeah.
And by the way, I think that really comes down to a lot of sloppiness losing them against the carrier there.
Yeah.
Bit of nice high ground now.
I think, like, upgraded skims beat railguns, right? Even if they're assault railguns.
Probably so. Definitely unupgraded railguns, right? They didn't have any ups at all.
Yeah.
You know, dart maneuver is very cheap. Well, actually, it's a bit more expensive than I remember. But still, it's a pretty good upgrade.
It's cheap, but you know, right now you're like in the early game, so that's money that can be used for something else.
Yeah, it's true. Down goes the PC. I mean, ouch. That should probably be all she wrote. We'll see how long VoidWarrior sticks in it, though.
And look over here, like Lieutenant Morningwood he's actually long hauling.
Oh,
so even though that his opponent was long hauling for a while, now he's doing the exact same thing.
Getting some tasty resources. He's actually got an idol. But that's alright. You can afford to have idle selves when you're trading this well.
Yeah.
Interesting split on the skimmer blob too, but that's just gonna completely open up the back line. And he's winning on the front line too? That's just...
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not where you want to be.
There's no win in there. Nice attempt at the missile.
Okay, there's the GG. VoidWarrior's had enough of this punishment. He's gonna back out. Game!
I wonder if going into game 2, if he'll actually, if he'll decide to like switch it up and maybe do an econ.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Just really good training by Morningwood. I mean, you can see the differential and the units destroyed and lost there.
Yeah.
Well, game 2 is going to be his pick on Firebase Grill. Let's load into it. I'll stop on 55 again. I wonder if Wood will respond with the same kindness. Yes, we'll see.
Alright, I'm at 55.
So am I. We'll go on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, this is Morningwood's first tournament, you know, and I didn't call this out in the last game, but I should have. I was really pleased to see his ref mode timing was quite good, actually. I don't know if you noticed that, but he did some different build than I usually would do as well, where he's only got 1 on RUs. Look, it looks like he's going to do it again here. I need to figure out how he made this timing work.
Probably practice from doing the 3v3s in 3v3. He is a 3v3 player.
Yeah.
And that's the only ability he uses in 3v3. It's a ref mode.
Yeah, I guess
So
he gets ref mode at 29-17 here. That's pretty good. I didn't think you could do that with 1 on RUs.
Yeah.
Well, you learn something new every day. No, my point is that, like, you know, 3v3 is generally played on vanilla, right? And skill translates very well from vanilla to Jaraci, but like the game knowledge doesn't usually, right?
Right, right.
But yeah, you know, he knows his builds, and that's better than most Jaraci players already. And so, that's good. That's good to see. This is his first tournament here. He's already coming out with a pretty good showing. Yeah. Now he's not so much. He has 2 idle salves, but he'll take care of that eventually, I'm sure. Yeah, there they are.
Both these players aren't, you know, they're no slouch.
No, no. Yeah, just Carrier started as a 3v3 guy too. And look at him now. Now he's the joke patch guy. Anyway, this is gonna be an attack once again from VoidWarrior. He's moving his PC over. Actually goes over the rocks there, which is a little bit funny. But here it comes with 3 skims. And again, same response. We cancel ref mode, he gets skimmer fad, starts his 2PC.
Yeah. What he has to do is just not lose those scan skimmers to the carrier.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see if this guy can get the drop. Nah, he's dead.
It's already better than the first game.
Yeah, yeah. It's getting something for free here.
And he has one long distance.
Railgun tech has started. Now, this is what he did last game. You can see, actually, that this kind of carrier is building a PC based on that light on the back blinking. Careful not to lose skims there. Okay, he doesn't lose any yet. But I think in that case, I would maybe skip the railgun fab, I'll get that later, and just build a second PC right away, just like my opponent is doing.
Yeah, 100%. Because if you're already winning on skim numbers, why not double down and just completely outproduce your opponent?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Because your opponent will have 2 PC out faster. Technically faster than you, even if you haven't started, right? Because his PC is right here, and your PC is all the way at your base, and it has to travel the distance to get there.
And then you'll be in what I always call the power trough, right? Where, although you do have assault railgun tech, you know, you're gonna have to give up ground as you wait for that 2PC to come out. And I think, sure enough, he's building one right now. He still has the skimmer numbers, but again, it's not gonna last long because his opponent has the 2PC. Pretty similar to what we saw last game.
I don't know. I didn't think I saw any upgrades for VoidWarrior last game either.
No, he never got any for the skims. Attempted a missile. Hey, what a hit! Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you definitely want to jump on this now.
Yeah, you check the units tab. Morningwood is already ahead in skim numbers now, just for picking off the 1 and having the 2PC. So, yeah, he can push his opponent out. And again, this is that power trough I was talking about, where now you've got to give up a lot of ground as you're waiting for that 2PC to come out. And I think you can avoid this if you'll go for that second PC of your own faster.
Yeah, and he just started that second PC.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a while. And if I were Morningwood, I think actually in this position I might go for ref mode, but we'll see what he ends up doing. It's possible he can just end the game entirely like he did last time, so...
I think Void should just go all the way back, wait for, get his carrier here to have some defense, and then push back out.
Yeah, wait until he's got that 2PC. He will have an advantage driving the railguns, although I think taking skimmer ups, hey, he's getting armor 1 right now. I think that's also a good idea.
Good. Although, I think that, you know, armor is good, but damage is just, like, a lot cheaper. Right?
Yeah. Well, the problem is that it's locked behind rating, of course, which is a very long tech to get.
True.
If I can get the damage upgrades, I always prefer those, but, getting the armor ones is not bad either.
So again, now we're at 16-9 for as far as skim numbers.
Indeed. Although there are the 2 assault railguns, this is not exactly positioning they want. Yep, one of them gets taken out already.
This is something you don't want to do. You don't want to split up half and attack with half.
Yeah. Oh, and
Maybe
that second AR
missile
should fall as well now. And you're right, I mean, VoidWarrier's got the missiles powered, he ought to be firing this whole time. But his skims are stronger, let's see if he can take this fight. A lot of high ground for Morningwood, though.
Yeah, you don't want to fight into that high ground for sure, you want to take that. You know, missiles are free, by the way. You can't fire those.
Always be using those missiles. No, it looks like Morningwood really got the better end of that trade there as well.
Yeah. And you can't be doing this, you can't be making...
Good missile.
Good missile,
Really
though.
good missile.
You can't be making assault railguns, because these just become targets and they're very expensive.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is that, like, this terrain is just not really great for them. They need to be really far back, and then they don't have any pushing power. I think you just need more skims right now.
But this is good. If he can wipe out this blob, this is good.
Rating is teching now for Lieutenant Morningwood.
And Sandscammer Armor 2 is ticking.
You know, I think these assault rails actually should have stayed on that hill right there. I think this is the fake hill of Firebase Grill. Yeah, look, you can see people shooting through it. But he doesn't want to give up ground because the more line of sight blockers he allows his opponent to take, the harder it's going to be for these assault railguns to do anything. But
here's the problem. Like, even when the VoidWarriors change, you can see Lieutenant Morningwood, he's always making 2, but then you can see that VoidWarriors makes 1, like 1 skin.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, he needs to be just producing.
Oh, and there it is. I guess he was trying to save up money for ref mode. I don't know about that. That's a risky call. I mean, it could work, but I don't know. I don't know about this.
Well, like, think about it. Ref mode, that is 5 skims.
Yeah.
Like you used here.
5.5 even.
Yeah. Or
you can. I think you can see it in the skimmer numbers too. I mean, look, Morningwood is up by 4, so.
Yeah, every time Void's making 1, you have Lieutenant Morningwood making 2. That's
and just Carrier pointing out the 500 RUs for Lieutenant Morningwood. Yeah, I mean, he couldn't spend them on anything, so.
Yeah, he's like probably. I think he's fleet captain right now.
Eventually, you can spend that on the upgrades, but it takes a little bit of a time. A little bit of a time. Why did I say it that way? Uh-oh, heavy railguns. Yeah, see, this is the other thing. Once you get a couple heavies out, the assault railguns are just not allowed to play at all, right? Would even love to see EMP tech here.
You can hide behind a dune and kind of like bait your opponent into fighting you, and then you can jump on them with those assault rails. But at a distance, like, they just lose.
Yeah, but see, that's kind of where the skims want to be anyway, right? Where they're on top of the assault rails. So I think that this is really tough now. In fact, look, you can see this assault rail is just dead already.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh, what's going on
well,
here?
It's done though, so Carrier's moving up.
I mean, if you can hold this, this is really good, right? But this is tough.
It would be nice if you'd move that PC closer to the base, but you know.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Indeed. Actually, like you were saying though, these assault rails hit over the hill and they did good damage to that heavy. Didn't quite kill it though.
The missile would kill these. Gets a good missile.
See, no dodging there. Hey, really good missile.
Oh yeah, really good. There you go.
The one's down to 88. Gonna be super easy
missile,
to jump
after it's done.
Here it comes. Oh, that one's wide.
Still, it does force him away, right? Needs to heal up.
Yeah, if Morningwood had his mobility support powered up, this would be a lot easier, of course.
Another really good missile landed on the skims.
Yeah, it didn't get any kills, but does a lot of damage. And again, these missiles are free, you know, you might as well be using them.
Yeah, Morningwood's going back to ref mode.
Yeah, he is. So I think at this point, his hope is that he can pop up to 3 base, right? But I would leave the army up on the other side of the map, because if you just sort of pull... Okay, yeah, he's going back now. If you just sort of pull out like that, then your opponent kind of just does whatever he wants, right? Now he's not being shadowed, he has the initiative. This is what you want to do.
I don't think Void can really be making salvagers here right now. Like, you need more skims to fight this.
Yeah, playing it a little bit greedy there. But in fact, I would be getting another PC. He's got the money for it.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is, queued up. Damage 2 on the way as well, you like to see that. And yeah, you can see Morningwood with his skimmer blob, he's actually going to that 3rd base location because he's hoping he'll find some salves there. If you're playing this too greedy, you will get punished by that sort of thing, so good play by him. Oh, and the railguns are a little bit exposed here. Looks like they'll be okay.
He's kind of being a little bit too... he doesn't... Lieutenant Morningwood is doing what I do. You just get a little bit squeamish around that carrier and the sand skimmers, when he could have just rolled them. But it is good to, like, give respect.
Yeah, but I agree. He could have killed the heavy railgun and the assault, and those are expensive units. So replacing that is not super easy. It's gonna be Honor Guard tech from VoidWarrior.
I'm surprised.
And Morningwood going for assault ships. Okay. Notice his RU focus, by the way. I think he's really planning on going air here. Oh, wait a minute, never mind. I thought there were 2 on RUs on the second base. There's only 1. But still, I think he's probably planning air here. Morningwood really loves to use air, and he's good at it too.
Yeah. Well, you know, you get used to using air when it's, you know, can kill carriers, right?
Oh snap, yeah, he has 850 RUs in the bank.
That is a lot of float.
Okay, well, that would explain why he didn't build tons of salves on RUs right away. Yep, there's Interceptor Tech.
Yeah, both players are floating a lot there.
Yeah, it's true. And VoidWarrior did not get up onto his 3 base. This is what Morningwood is trying to do with the skim blob, is stop him from doing that, but he kind of didn't even have to. It just happened on its own.
You want to see something surprising? Look at the units lost tab right now.
Oh yeah, it's really even. Wow. Just up by like 300 CUs, down by 60 RUs for VoidWarrior. It's a close game.
All right, now we have even skim numbers now. But you'd say that, you know, I now favor VoidWarrior here with those assault rails in tow.
Yeah, I would agree. The heavy railguns aren't in the area to help ward these off. We'll have to see what happens when interceptors come out on the field, of course. That might change everything, but, you know.
Yeah, Khan can be very sneaky with their air, because, you know, there's no way of seeing that.
I like those 3 skims out on the side as well for Morningwood. Like, if he just brings these over to the main base, hold grounds, and starts doing damage, that's really, really annoying.
Yeah. I mean, you can kill at least 2 or 3 before you can react to it.
And we've got interceptors building right now.
He's got to see that, the ping.
Oh, yeah, you mean VoidWarrior seeing the ping?
Yeah.
But see, look, he's pulled his entire skimmer force back. Morningwood didn't see that. If he had, I mean, these railguns are free. Although there is an honor guard out.
Oh, wow. If he jumped on the railguns, they would have been toast.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. There's no armor for Morningwood, so it's a little bit difficult to face the honor guards. Not that armor does much itself, but it also gives you HP when you get that tech.
Right. Well, I think if you get at least armor 1, you can survive 1 hit.
Yeah, I think maybe they always can, but perhaps armor 2 will allow you to survive a high ground hit. And either way, you know, if there's going to be a follow-up with these sand skimmers, you really want to have that armor.
You don't want to be hit at all.
Well, Wood does have these assault ships here, and I don't really like the fight of assault ships versus railguns, but it can be done. Definitely if he uses this terrain well. The big question is going to be, what does this air reveal get done for him? And VoidWarrior has no anti-air at all. He actually tech missile ships, but hasn't built any.
Well, it's either you kill the railguns or you kill the honor guard, and what looks like a bigger target here.
Yeah, probably the honor guard, eh? It's got 6, so let's see what he gets done here.
And I also really like this by Lieutenant Morningwood, just having sand skimmers spread out so that you know if there's going to be a backstab on you or anything.
Yes, very, very good vision control by him. He's got a couple heavies in the area too. Down goes the honor guard. And now the assault ships just want to trade with those skims. That's what they're for. No ups on them, I don't suspect. Oh, actually, he does have armor 1.
That was just put on there too. Or unless they're just healing.
Yeah, they're just healing. They got shot by that honor guard and kind of carrier missile.
Ah.
I like the idea of having the carrier forward here for VoidWarrior, but he actually doesn't have any power to speak of, does he? So.
Oh. Yeah, no artifacts, nothing.
And yeah, no more honor guards being built. He really needs to be rebuilding that, I think. But he also needs anti-air. It's a little tough here.
I mean, he does have the float to build them, so.
Okay, yeah, he's the queued 1 up. You know, if I were him, though, I think I would just leave this location because you can't have the rails here anymore. Right? Your anti-air is going to be back at your base, and then it'll just get killed, the railguns, if you leave them up in this front line, which I think is what's about to happen.
Looks like he's going to go for an econ step. And,
oh, yeah. Interesting.
These missile ships coming out right in time.
Yeah, no, I would just take out these rails in the front line. I don't really think he has anything else to go for.
Good backstab.
Yeah, it's going to be moderately annoying to deal with here. And I think Morningwood sent a few too many skims back, so now he's kind of having some trouble in the front line. Here come the interceptors. Yep, they're going to take the rails out.
The soul chips are going to be cleaned up, but at what cost? And now here comes the skims.
Wow, the Interceptor's actually doing good damage to skims. You don't usually see that. There's another Honor Guard out, so you need to be a little bit careful now with your skimmer blob, but that's okay. He kind of got a pretty big army wipe. He lost a lot of economy on the backside, though.
Yeah, that's really, you know, you don't want to see that. Oh, these skims aren't fighting. They're still targeted on the salvagers.
Oh, the skims for VoidWarrior? They were just focusing south. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
We've had carrier block for this Honor Guard as well.
Oh, if he's not careful here, he can lose his carrier, because Lieutenant Warren's carrier actually has a lot of power.
Yeah, and actually VoidWarrior had not healed up his carrier all the way from the beginning of the game when he was taking damage to those railguns, so that seems a little bit ridiculous, but there it is. His carrier is actually quite low. And that carrier block is so bad. Like, if Morningwood actually jumped in with the skins, he would kill the Honor Guard right now. Which, that looks ridiculous to me, but it could have happened.
It's a goofy little thing that can be done.
Uh-oh, no anti-air on the base. It's good air micro as well. I think a PC is dead. Yep, ouch.
Down she goes.
Yeah, like I said, this is why I really think VoidWarrior should have just come back when he saw the first air and he killed the Honor Guard, because you kind of need to control less space so that you can have it all, you know, with air cover. Right. By the way, here comes a Con of Siege. He's pressing the win button. Gotta be careful with those air units circling on the carrier. Uh-oh. That guy was so close to dying. No way, they all got out. Wow. That was close. Anyway, K-Siege is here, it's barraging. I would really get the range upgrade, but he's going for carrier power instead. That was a good barrage, by the way. Fired 3 missiles and then he cancelled it. Oh, yeah. Missiles are doing some damage there.
This has been a game of missiles, and look at these skimmers go.
Oh. Yeah, they're just totally running late. I think his read is that, like, I'm fine with this Con of Siege to fight the skimmers.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, he's coming back? Ah, yeah, it's too late to come back.
Yeah.
And VoidWarrior needs to be hitting these rails with the skims. Okay, there we go. Now they're on it.
I mean, I don't think he's in any immediate danger here. There's no railguns to kill his carrier, right? He should just kind of base swap here.
Yeah, the Honor Guard is gonna fall. I totally agree. Because these skims, I mean, they were going to be completely unimpeded on the backline. Everything should have died over there. And he'll lose a lot too, but not as much, right? Plus then he'll have Con of Siege left to hound down the enemy carrier. That would have been good for him. Oh well, it doesn't look like it matters. Anyways. Yeah, it's a GG there.
Yeah. To be fair though, like after cleaning up those skims, he can still go back, right? And
that's true, yeah. Oh yeah, Just Carrier makes an interesting point. I guess we all know the air units can't be hurt while they're docking, right? But when they're undocking, they can. Like, have you noticed that, right?
Yeah, like when they're, as soon as they come out?
Yeah, as they're coming out of the carrier, they can get hurt.
Yeah, that's why it's, like, best to, do all the damage. You know. Have your anti-air right in front of the carrier, because then it's like guaranteed kills.
Yeah, right when they launch, they get hurt. That's always the worst when anti-air is camping the carrier. Well, that was an interesting series, but Morningwood is going to take it 2-0. He'll be happy with that. This is Group B, right? And I believe we're going to have 3 advance from Group B. I haven't actually totally decided yet. I hate to say it, but that's what I'm leaning towards. So, really good standing for him already to just get a 2-0 there. And I guess we'll move on to the next one.
And away we go.